Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, September 9th. So it's another day and another run. I'm about to go and meet up with my buddy here in Strava. Uh, and We're going to do about 8 mile run today along the Virgin River Trail. And so yesterday was Friday. I did work a 24-hour shift. Got sent on an LDT to go to Provo, Utah, which is about 3 hours from where I'm living, and then head back. And so got a good sleep right after. But yeah, today I'm back here in St. George, southern Utah, about to get it in. And yeah, about to get it going. Let's go. Hey guys, it's me. So here I am. It's about 6:20 p.m. and I'm about to have dinner. And it was a successful run earlier with my friend Britton. So it's a cool dude. He used to run cross country all the time before, and his marathon PR, where he ran a marathon without eating anything, or because I mean he's a usual runner. All he ate was popcorn and I forgot what the other thing was, because this was just like a little bit of peer pressure from his friend, which was a runner also of his, and so his friend was like, "Yeah, let's just do this marathon this weekend and stuff like that." And he's like not he's a little skeptical about it, but he's always been running, and so all he ate, like I said, was like a popcorn and then some kind of like carbs right before the race, and he got 2 hours and 44, and I'm all like, man, why would you even like tell me this story? It's just like, man, it's really cool. It's really inspiring, the thing that he does. Um, you can tell that he's been running his whole, throughout. That's his go-to sport, and so it's really cool to hear some story like that. I mean, just like first time he did a marathon, because he's just been running his whole life, and first time he did it without even preparing for it or anything like that, proper nutrition. He got 2 hours and 44. It's just amazing, and so I'll post the Strava um, from our run and the course that we did. It was a pretty good slow pace, just trying to get trying to get the blood flow going, and we did speed up a little bit towards the end, which was like around 8:30. But yeah, today, it's Saturday, it's Saturday today between my two 24-hour shifts. Tomorrow I'll be working at 24, and Monday I'll start a new regimen of like training and stuff like that. And we have about 5 weeks left before the marathon, so can't wait, excited. And here's a little bit something. So it's like a real little go-to, easy to cook fried rice. So it's like fried rice with tuna. It's really, cheap way of saving. Yeah, no, not cheap, but it's less expensive. And so I have this like leftover food or leftover rice and a can of tuna that I bought. And so, yeah, this rice have good carbs in it, a little bit of fat. Tuna has good protein in it, omega-3, and I added a little bit of salt for sodium. And also, I have a whole bunch of like seasoning mix here, and so really good. And you can't make a fried rice without eggs, and so there's my egg right there. So it's pretty good, pretty easy stuff. And this is gonna be my dinner, and then I'm gonna head over to the I'll try to video myself this time, maybe to just to see myself while I'm like running. I did video myself, I'm like doing stretches and stuff like that, but not when I'm working out. And so, but I always post the Strava stuff or the Strava upload that I did, because I'm always like hitting my watch and like starting it and stopping it right after my workouts, and so you guys can see my heart rate, how long I've worked out. And so yeah, that's it. So hey guys, I am here back in the gym, about to get it in. So today is Saturday still, and about to do one more workout before I head home. and hit the sheets. And so I'm gonna go and work on some what do you call this? Yeah, I'm gonna get on the electrical or not electrical bike, elliptical bike, and then probably do some definitely some stretches, and I would like to do some upper body workouts. And yeah. What's up, y'all? Today is September 12th, and I will be doing a 13-mile run. Come follow me on this 13-mile run, and yeah, I'll be posting every single mile that I've done in this run here. So let's do it.
Mile 1, 7:18. 2, 7:10. Mile 3, 7:38. Mile 4, 7:20. Mile 5, 7:15. Mile 6, 7:36. Mile 7, 7:35. Mile 8, 7:38. Mile 9, 7:39. Mile 10, 7:47. Mile 11, 7:37. Last mile. This is mile 12, 7:52. Made it to 13.1 miles, 7:31 pace. And yeah, it just gets better, you know. So
yes, these guys are the workouts that I usually do, or also the stretches that I do before I do my workouts in the gym. And so I currently have this in like a faster motion mode, especially this section here, so you guys are, you know, just don't get bored out in what I do and stuff like that. But yeah, I usually begin with stretches and stuff like that, especially as you can see my left leg. I suffered an ACL surgery a long time ago, and so it's really a must for me to just stretch this leg out and just, you know, to keep it mobility and maybe even better for before the race. And so yes, I begin with just like leg stretches, and then I also stretch my back. I stretch my hamstrings. I also stand up and stretch my calf against the wall. And it's mostly a full body stretch that I do most of the time when I go to the gym. And I also yeah, I stay there in this aerobic section of the gym and begin my crunches, you know, and do kettlebell swings, and ball toss, and I do all sorts of like just aerobic fitness, and mostly just to keep my mobility and also to just build on my balancing when it comes to yeah, my upper body and lower body. And so what this does is it helps me keep my range of motion and also have a better balance while I'm like running. I'm not like, you know, having a bad pose or a bad stride while I'm like running. And so it's just a better form when I'm like running. And so once your legs are more balanced and just have a good mobility, all in all, it just all adds up on how you like run, and also for keeping your good stamina while you're like running for long distances. So yes, right here, as you guys can see, I'm preparing myself for a little bit of like high intensity interval training. And so I'm just doing quick steps, quick feet, and I was doing a bunch of this like way before I took this video also. And so, like I said, the video that you guys are seeing are just like parts of like the workouts that I do when I'm like in the gym. And so I usually spend about at least an hour and 30 minutes. Now that the marathon is nearby, I usually spend 3 hours in the gym, just like composed of this high intensity train hits and stretches and just really strenuous strength training that builds up my lean muscles while I'm like working out here at the aerobics section of the gym. And then I finish it off with at least an hour of easy to medium intensity elliptical bike, and it's really fun, and it's just a great way of like just working out. And I put a video right after this clip here of like how Strava really measures relative effort. And so when it comes to relative effort and workout relative effort wise, it's not as accurate because Strava does not know what kind of workouts you do. And so what it does is it just basically measures your heart rate when you're like working out. And so it doesn't measure what it doesn't measure by the workouts that you do and stuff like that, because some workouts burn more calories, or you get tired of like certain workouts than other workouts. And so when it comes to reading or working out, I would not focus more on what the relative effort is. You gotta feel what your body is like saying when it comes to like your training that day. And so if your relative effort the day before when you're working out was 22, you don't want to just 22, but you did push yourself, you don't want to like up it up the next day because just of the number 22 that you got the day before. And so stuff like that you gotta keep in mind, and you might get injured if you try to push yourself even more just to get a higher number, because Strava said you only had 22 effort the day before. And so when it comes to working out, you gotta feel yourself out when it comes to relative effort, not like what by the number says. this is my other workout that I love doing. And so this is, you could do this really slow by adding heavier weights, but I go light weights on this one and just do a whole bunch of them. And so this really gives you like super lean muscles, and just yeah, it works out I think every single body or every single muscle of your body. And so yeah, it's just a really good workout. It strengthens your back, your lower back, upper back, your arms, squats, and a little bit of your chest also, but definitely, yeah, also your core. And it's almost like a full body workout here. Good morning, guys. So today is Thursday, the 14th, and October 7th is coming, which gives us about 4 weeks, I think, to before marathon day. So today I'll be doing it like a 10 to maybe 11-mile run around the loop here in town, St. George. And yesterday was a pretty good day when when I did a couple of exercises in the gym. I did a lot of high intensity training workouts, and there's not a lot of pauses between the workouts. And so when it comes to relative effort, Strava does, I think, give a pretty low relative effort when it comes to like strength training and stuff. They go by more of like what your heart is, not like what your muscles are, like, how your muscles are being broken down during those workouts. And so, yeah, I mean, when it comes to workouts in Strava, putting in the relative effort, you don't want to push too hard to like, get those numbers up. You just kind of like feel yourself out. And yeah, that's how you measure your relative effort. Don't go by Strava's relative effort when it comes to those kind of like workouts, because Strava doesn't know what kind of workouts you're actually doing. It's just measuring your heart rate during those workouts. And so yeah, that's one tip for you guys. And after that, I did went to go exercise bike, which was really fun. So for 30 minutes, it's pretty intense, because like I forgot that I had to drop off my car in the shop, and so I had to like cut it to 30 minutes. But I did push myself a lot during those times. And so yeah, so just I'll be doing some 10-miler today, and I'll post it on Strava again, and I'll see you guys later when I go to the gym again tonight.